I am happy to introduce this morning to you our keynote speaker. This morning, Mayor Vince Lago. As a chamber, we are so proud of this tradition. Vince Lago was elected mayor of the city of Coral Gables in April of 2021 in a decisive victory and re-elected without opposition in 2023. He is the youngest and handsome city in the city's history to hold his office. Prior to his election, he served as city commissioner for 8 years, holding the post of vice mayor from 2019 to 2021. Throughout the years, the mayor has dedicated his time to South Florida civic and philanthropic causes where he has led various leadership roles. A former member of the Coral Gables Planning and Zoning Board, he brings a reasonable and creative approach to land use, remaining committed to preserving Coral Gables' unique character and history while placing the interest of residents first. During his tenure, Mayor Lago has spearheaded numerous legislative initiatives that have led to the city's sustainability efforts. In December of 2021, he was elected vice chair of the Biscayne Bay Watershed Management Advisory Board, which provides advice on the long-term management of Biscayne Bay, health of the marine community, runoff and other effects to water quality, marine debris, education and outreach, and economic development, while ensuring the vitality of Biscayne Bay and taking note of how conditions in the Biscayne Bay may affect residents and property owners. He is a strong proponent of arts and culture. He holds a master's in construction management from the School of Engineering at Florida International University, as well as a bachelor's in business administration. He is an executive at a renowned management and design firm focused on commercial construction projects specializing in medical and educational facilities. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a dear friend, leading advocate of the business community, and champion for Coral Gables, our Mayor Vince Lago, to give his State of the City Beautiful address.
Good morning. So I was scanning the room really quickly, trying to see if I can find Juan Corril, who's here somewhere. Let me tell you, I can't hold a candle to Juan. Have you guys met Juan? Probably one of the smartest, best looking men I've ever seen in my life. Addis, you're very lucky. He's very lucky to have you. So, as I said before, good morning to everyone who's here. It's truly an honor to be here. I want to thank all of you for being here today. It is indeed an honor to deliver my fourth State of the City address as we stand on the brink of a new century for the city of Coral Gables. As we gather here this morning, I'm filled with immense pride and gratitude for the opportunity to lead this remarkable city. I would like to begin by thanking my colleagues. Vice Mayor Rhonda Anderson, please stand. Thank you for joining me. I want to make sure everyone understands the incredible leader that you are, the principled leader that you are, and the service that you give to the city. I know it's difficult to manage and balance your law practice, but you make it seem effortless. And I want to thank you for your years of service to the city. I also want to thank my colleagues who are not here today, along with the city manager. I wish them a wonderful day. I also want to thank all the elected officials that are here today, so I'm going to run through a list. These individuals are incredibly important to the city of Coral Gables, starting with our state leaders. State Representative Alina Garcia, please stand to be recognized. Senator Alexis Calatayud. Amazing advocates on behalf of the city, our environmental efforts, and really pushing forward our agenda, which sets us apart from other cities. So thank you for your representation. I also want to thank Mayor Cava's office, who always sends us David, who does an amazing job representing Miami-Dade County. Thank you for being here. And the city of Coral Gables has something a little bit different than every other municipality. We're surrounded. And I think that we're surrounded with some of the most brilliant elected officials in South Florida. Potentially better looking, but definitely smarter. So I'd like to honor a few of these individuals, starting with Mayor Javi Fernandez. Please, Mayor of South Miami. I know that Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón, a fellow attorney, was also going to be here today. I'm not sure if he's still on the way, but we have the West Miami Mayor also. Along with my dear friend, my lifelong friend since we were 2 years old, Mayor Francis Suarez from the city of Miami. I also want to recognize an individual who I consider a mentor, a person who I'm blessed to have at a phone call away. Sometimes the calls are nice, like good job. Some of them are, you better do the following. Mayor Don Selesnik, who's here with us today. But the calls are always intended for one thing, and that is to make sure that we put the city first. So thank you. And I also want to thank the members of the Mayor's Council who are here today. This is a small group of individuals who give up their time to deliver on big initiatives for the city. So please stand if you're on the Mayor's Council if you're here today. Thank you for your service. I'd also like for our department directors who are here, they are the lifeblood of the city. Thank you for your partnership with the city. Thank you for everything you do for the residents and for the business community. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. I'm especially excited for the future of the City of Coral Gables Chamber of Commerce. Under the leadership of Mark Trowbridge and Aris Corril, two exceptional leaders whose guidance I'm certain will bring success in the coming year. This year's address holds particular significance as we prepare to celebrate a pivotal moment in our city's history, our centennial. This coming April will mark 100 years since the founding of Coral Gables by George Merrick, a visionary whose understanding of community transcended mere construction and design. Merrick's commitment to beauty, collaboration, and meticulous planning is what continues to shape Coral Gables today. And it is his legacy that we carry forward as we move forward to the next century. As we anticipate our centennial, it is important to reflect on his legacy. Merrick didn't just plan a city, he crafted a vision that blended old world charm with modern urban innovation. He dreamed of a city where people could live, work, learn, and thrive. And through his foresight, that is exactly what has been created. One of Merrick's greatest achievements was understanding the role of a strong business community in the success of our city. That's why only months after founding Coral Gables, he established the Coral Gables Chamber of Commerce, serving as its first chairman. Today, we not only celebrate our city's 100 years, but we also honor the Chamber's centennial, marking a century-long partnership that has been fundamental to our shared success. Looking forward, it is crucial that we continue to nurture this partnership, ensuring that our business receives the support and resources that they need to thrive. While our residential population stands at approximately 50,000, over 55,000 workers commute to the city of Coral Gables daily, contributing significantly to our economy. Our city's success is inextricably tied to the prosperity of our business community, and therefore we will continue to build on George Merrick's enduring legacy. One of the most important aspects of our city's progress is the strength of our partnerships. Whether through collaboration with local businesses, schools, and nonprofits or residents. A prime example is our partnership with Florida Power and Light. Together we initiated the undergrounding of power lines in February 2023, a project that I championed with Addis. This effort not only beautifies our city, but also strengthens our power grid, all at no cost to the city or taxpayers. Let me repeat that again, no cost to the city or to the taxpayers. I would like to extend my gratitude to Addis Corril for playing a crucial role in making this project a reality. Thank you, Addis. This was no small task. This took 7 years of planning, 7 years of negotiations. Meeting with Mr. Mas, with Jose Mas, meeting with the leadership at FPNL to become the first city in Miami-Dade County to embark on undergrounding its power lines. This is a 10-year process. but we will come out the other side stronger, more resilient, and more beautiful, I promise you. Our partnerships with institutions like the University of Miami, which celebrate its own centennial in 2025, further enhance our city, thanks to George Merrick's vision. stands as a cornerstone of our community, and we will continue to explore innovative ways to collaborate and enhance our city's infrastructure. The most visible sign of our city's recent successes is a renewed energy in our central business district. Miracle Mile has been visited by 3.2 million times this year, with visitors returning on average nearly 3 times. Recently, Miracle Mile was named one of Time Out's coolest streets in the world, and Coral Gables was listed as one of the top 5 coolest cities. This renewed vibrancy is thanks to businesses like FIFA, Ryder, and a new dining establishment such as Maíz and Agave and Mama, which have chosen Coral Gables as their home. Our business community may be small in footprint, but it is a significant contributor to our city's revenue, accounting for 27% of our ad valorem tax revenue. As such, we remain committed to ensuring our downtown remains a thriving place where businesses succeed and residents and visitors can enjoy an exceptional quality of life. To that end, we're investing in infrastructure, including leveling and resetting streetscape, pavers on Miracle Mile and Giralda, and maintaining clean streets through initiatives like the Block by Block program, which addresses litter, weed, and graffiti. These improvements are part of a broader effort to enhance our downtown and make it an even more attractive destination for both residents and visitors. One of the things that I mentioned to you before was about FIFA and the likes of Ryder. I had the privilege of being on a panel along with Apple when they were considering coming to the city of Coral Gables. It was either us or another city that we're privileged to have the mayor here with us. It was the city of Miami. I spent over an hour and a half advocating with the management of FIFA, the management of Apple, and the management of Ryder to ensure that they chose this city, to make sure that they joined this community. And at the end of the day, the city shined brighter than every other city. It was based on our public safety, thanks to our police chief and our fire chief. It was based on our management practices. It was based on our cleanliness, but it was based on this business community. It was based on a trolley working 6 days a week, but it was based on this business community. It was based on an opportunity to join a community that opens you with welcome arms, a strong chamber with an incredible backbone to do the right thing, and incredible leadership like Mark Trowbridge. So I want to congratulate all of you, because when they choose the city of Coral Gables, you make it easy for me to tout the exceptional things that we're doing here in this city. So the kudos go to you, this chamber, the residents, and the business community. Thank you for making my job easier to lure these companies here to the city. So additionally, we're expanding green spaces with 4 new parks coming online in the next couple of years, including the redevelopment of the Publix on Lejeune, which will feature nearly a brand new 20,000 square foot park. These projects will further enrich the quality of life in Coral Gables and help ensure the downtown remains vibrant, thriving community. And I'd like to just talk a little bit about that because it's important. My vision for the city when I was elected, I realized as a business owner that when you go to great cities all over the world, and I've had the ability and the fortunateness to travel over the last year to many different countries all over the world, you see that every great city has parks, has green spaces in our downtown. Our city is known for almost having 300 acres of green space throughout the residential neighborhoods. But our downtown was lacking. Even though the McBrides, if everyone here is aware of the McBrides, they generously lent us a green space on Miracle Mile. But that green space does not belong to the city. One day when the McBrides, hopefully, God willing, redevelop that site, they'll take into consideration the opportunity of leaving that beautiful green space on Miracle Mile. So I embarked along with my friend Rhonda Anderson to talk to developers and say, why not potentially add 1 more floor to your project, but leave a beautiful green space on the first floor? It's worked. Over the next few years, these parks have already been acquired as per development agreements with these developers. You will have one in Publix, which will be 20,000 square feet. Adjacent to the Armando Codina project, you will have a 10,000, 11,000 square foot corner park, which is currently the Mercedes-Benz used car lot. You will have another green space in front of Nordstrom's, which is currently a green space, but a building will be going up there, and we managed to save a beautiful sliver of land there for a park. And you will have another piece adjacent to the Agave project, which is a 15,000 square foot lot, which is currently used for parking. These are deals that were cut by myself and the vice mayor, along with our incredible staff, to ensure that we transform our downtown. Not only to a business community, but that we attract people to come and live in our downtown. These are the type of opportunities and milestones that translate into our city truly becoming a world-class city. And I want to thank Mark for that again, my staff, the incredible directors in the city, and my colleague Rhonda Anderson for guiding me, for pushing this agenda, which is something new for the city, but I think it will translate significantly in our near future as something that will benefit this community. So public art is another essential aspect of our city's identity. And this year we have introduced several new installations, including the interactive piece, The Water Below Us, on Giralda Plaza. Moreover, we're commissioning a new sculpture to honor the Bahamian and Black families who played a crucial role in building Coral Gables, a tribute that will stand in Merrick Park. Meanwhile, our innovation and technology team continues to make strides in shaping the future of the city of Coral Gables. Their work has garnered numerous national and international acclaims, and they remain dedicated to implementing smart city technologies that will benefit both residents and businesses alike. Public safety remains at the core of our mission, and both our police and fire departments continue to excel in keeping our community secure. Thanks to the leadership and dedication of our Neighborhood Safety Aid unit and the new crime suppression team, our residents have rated the feeling of safety in our downtown and commercial areas very high. Additionally, our fire department has received national recognition for its efforts in emergency services, including the prestigious ISO Class 1 ranking, placing it among the top departments nationwide. Congratulations. As we continue this chapter and prepare for our next 100 years, I am proud of all we have accomplished together. We remain one of only 3 cities in Florida to hold a AAA bond rating from Moody's, Standard & Poor's, and Fitch. And our city's fiscal health has never been stronger. I promise you, and I give you my word, as long as I'm your mayor, I will not touch our reserves. I will continue to advocate that our reserves continue to stay strong. When I took office, our reserves were half of what they were today when I became a commissioner. That is to the leadership of past mayors and commissioners. But I remain staunch that we will never change that here in the city. We will never tap into our reserves unless you need it, for example, like in our past hurricane, which was our safety net and allowed us to move quickly in cleaning up our city before any other city could, because we had that money in an account. I also will ensure, I give you my word, and I assure you that I will continue to advocate for lower taxes like I have in the last 2 years. No matter whether I win that battle or not, I view it as important for our community. As costs continue to rise, my advocacy for fiscal responsibility will never change. I will put our fiscal responsibility above all, just as I do with the residents. These achievements are a testament to the hard work and dedication of our city's leaders, especially our staff and our residents. Before I conclude, I would like to take a moment to recognize the many accomplishments of our city's departments and their leaders. Like I said before, if our department directors could please rise to be recognized, I'd like to thank you for your tireless efforts in making Coral Gables an exceptional place to live. But also I'd like to have our city attorney, Cristina Suarez, our city clerk, Billy Arquilla, which he bet me that I couldn't pronounce his last name correctly, our deputy city manager, Alberto Bajus, and our assistant city manager, Joe Gomez, who's new to our team. Please rise to be recognized. I'd also like to thank my chief of staff, Chelsea Grinnell, who's not here today, for her continued dedication to the city. In the words of Ronald Reagan, by working together, pooling our resources, and building on our strengths, we can accomplish great things. This chamber and our city have done just that over the past century, building a community where businesses thrive and residents enjoy an unparalleled quality of life. Here's to the next 100 years, Coral Gables, and as George Merrick envisioned, we are truly better together. Thank you. Thank you.